Hello and welcome to episode number 156 of Supercalifragilistic. My name is Christian Rauchenwald and today I'm going to talk to you about where is the best place for you to buy and host your domains. Now before we get to that, as always, quick welcome to all of you who tune in for the first time to one of my episodes. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button in the bottom right corner somewhere down here so you don't miss out any future content. Now that said, why is this important? Where you buy your domain, what's the difference? In general, it doesn't really matter that much if you buy your domain at HostGator, GoDaddy, Amazon Web Services, or Namecheap. Overall, they pretty much will charge you the same. However, I personally prefer Namecheap. In fact, I even made a tutorial video that I will link up here that will show you or shows you exactly in every step of the way of actually finding and buying your desired domain. Now, once you have your domain at Namecheap, you actually will want to switch it to CloudFlare. Why do you want to do that? Because CloudFlare offers a lot of performance improvements, security improvements, and it's a little techy or like techno bubble, yeah, but they are one of the few hosters out there where you are able to use a so-called CNAME entry for the root level of your domain, which means like for the domain without anything in front, without www or something. So if your domain is domain.com, at the average domain hoster, you only can use CNAME entries for things like www.domain.com, something.domain.com, and so on. At Cloudflare, they have technologies in place that you can also do it simply for domain.com, which may not matter to you, but it's very important if you, for example, use services like ClickFunnels, because if you want domain.com without anything in front of it to point towards your funnel, you need to be able to set a CNAME entry, and it doesn't work at every hoster. And Cloudflare is the only hoster that actually will charge you only the wholesale price without any markup. At Namecheap, for example, they have an affiliate program in place. So for example, if you buy your domain using my link, I will get roughly $1, which means Cloudflare is by definition $1 cheaper. Now, why not instantly sign up at Cloudflare? Well, at the moment, it is not possible to buy domains at Cloudflare. However, you can transfer them. So it pretty much is a 3-step progress, which I recommend and which I personally do. Number one, buy the domain at Namecheap because it's one of the cheapest solutions out there to buy your domain. Number two, sign up at Cloudflare for their free account and add the domain there. This will require you to switch your name service. I also have a video about that, which you can also watch when you click on the card up here, or at the end of the video, the card will still be available and then you can go there. And this way, your domain will be basically, you pay to Namecheap because they hold the domain, but your name server management will be done, or your DNS management will be done by Cloudflare already. Now, why not transfer it instantly? Simple, because due to regulations that are in place, when you buy a new domain or when you recently transferred it, you can only transfer it after 60 days. So again, step one, buy the domain at Namecheap. You can also find a link to Namecheap down in the description below. Step two, create your Cloudflare account and set up the DNS management at Namecheap, as it simply has the best DNS management interface that I've so far seen, even if you're not an advanced user. And number three, after 60 days or at least within a year before your domain renews at Namecheap, simply transfer it to Cloudflare and you will have everything in one place at Cloudflare then. And you will also overall like roughly save like 10% or additionally 10%, which makes a difference when you start to collect domains for different projects. At the moment, I don't have that many domains. It's maybe around 35 or something. But you see, it also means that's $35 per year that I save when I move to Cloudflare, or because I moved to Cloudflare with those domains, compared to keeping them anywhere else. And well, $35 is not a lot of money, but $35, for example, already pays for a month of using ManyChat. That's the chatbot software that I'm using for my Facebook page, actually for more than a month. And also, so like it would be 3 months of ManyChat or 3 months of ClickMagick on their basic plan and so on. So you see, while it doesn't sound like much, the more active you get online, sooner or later you will start buying more domains simply for different projects because it fits better. And having everything on Cloudflare, not only will you save an additional 10%, but as said, your DNS management will also work better and provide you with additional features that you wouldn't get anywhere else. That said, Cloudflare, especially if you have an amazing or highly lucrative or lucrative project or website, has a feature that comes at $200 per month. You need to get to the paid plan, which, for example, will make sure that all your images are delivered to the devices of your customers in the exact resolution. So suddenly you can put 4K images in your pages or funnels to ensure that for every device the perfect resolution will be delivered, and nobody will actually download the 4K image, but Cloudflare will actually resize and scale the image and optimize the file size when you open it on your iPhone or an iMac or on a regular laptop. And this way your page will load faster, or actually your images will have like exactly the perfect quality while also having the least possible load time for them. And that's a huge benefit, because reducing the load time means like less people close the window before your page is fully loaded, which means more people see your offer, and which means more people actually buy your offer. So you see, Cloudflare comes with a lot of upsides, but unfortunately, as said, you cannot buy your domains at Cloudflare. So my recommendation is to go with Namecheap, and especially, as said, follow the tutorials that are linked up in the cards in the corner, and that you should also see in the end screen. So after this video is done, in like the next 60 seconds, you should see two boxes on the left, on the right, that link to those two videos. And this pretty much helps you to save money, to have everything in one place, and to ensure that you have professional DNS management. Especially when you're a ClickFunnels user, maybe you already have your domain, I still recommend you move your DNS settings to Cloudflare. Again, it's for free. Why? Because if you already tried to set up your domains within ClickFunnels for the www version and for the root domain without anything in front, you will probably have some issues, or had some issues doing that. And the customer service is like, while they can point you towards certain tutorials, they are not highly trained on those issues. Therefore, it can be very, very frustrating. When you use Cloudflare, it's quite simple. You simply add one CNAME entry that points your www version to ClickFunnels or the other, and you set up a page rule, or a page route, I think it's called, that forwards the other one to the same address. Or you simply point both to ClickFunnels, and then in ClickFunnels set both on the same default page. It does not really matter. The point is, with Cloudflare, it's easy. If you would do it just with Namecheap or any other domain hoster out there, it's going to be very frustrating to try to set up that both versions of your domain actually point properly towards your funnels. And there are other companies like ClickFunnels out there that also require you to set CNAME entries, and are unable to provide you with an IP address, which you would need if you are not using a service like Cloudflare that supports those CNAME entries. In the end, all those techno stuff doesn't matter. What matters is like Cloudflare protects you from denial of service attacks and a lot of other stuff. Cloudflare also improves the loading times around the globe, because it uses a so-called content delivery network. Even if you keep your domain somewhere else, you can use the free Cloudflare account and don't pay anything for all those benefits. Cloudflare has the best DNS management that I've seen in 15 years. And if you, or when you finally move your domains to Cloudflare, you actually pay the actual wholesale price, which means you will save at least 10%, or around 10% at least, on your domain prices as well. That's pretty much it. I would ask you, let me know in the comments down below, are you already using Cloudflare? Have you moved your domains already? If not, why not? And if you're using any other domain registrar, or if you prefer somebody else than Namecheap, then I would like to know down below, like, why you're using them. And maybe you could mention how much they charge per year for a .com domain, so I have a comparison to the Namecheap pricing, because as far as I found it so far, they're really among the cheapest. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow with another episode. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching this video. If it provided you with any value whatsoever, don't forget to like it by hitting that thumbs up button down below. And also, to ensure you don't miss out any future content, go ahead right now and click on the subscribe button down below. Now, last but not least, the only thing left for you to do is actually pick which of the following two videos you want to see next, and I'll see you there.